I sure am. Okay. Awesome. I'm flexible. I'm flexible. We can. What do the people want? Yeah. Here we are. Oh. Oh boy. Thank you, Ellie and David, for
Thank you
me
everybody
to.
for doing that. I know. Now I know things. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Ironwood Online Part 4. I'm doing cool things and I've got my mic working now. We're going to be talking with Jeff. Let's just bring Jeff right on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Jeff, you can come on here. Where you at, buddy?
I'm here.
Hi,
Hello.
Jeff.
Family Feud
Hello.
music was suddenly playing in my head for some reason. I was do 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 do. Okay, anyway. Grace, do you want to take it away for the interview then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, awesome.
Welcome, Jeff, i.e., Joff, Jefferson, Jeffrey, Jofferson, or Joffrey.
Or
I have
Geoff.
heard him, or Geoff. I've heard him referred to as all of those things. So, welcome, Mr. Jeffrey. Tell us, Jeff, these days, what does an average day look like for you?
Oof. Well, I kind of wake up whenever I want to. So that's kind of nice. None of my classes are they don't really have their own scheduled time, so I kind of do what I want. But I wake up, I grab my coffee, as most of you know that I love my coffee, and so I'll get that. I'll do my devotions, um, and I'll honestly just hop right online. I'll just start doing classes. If there's lecture videos I have to watch, I do those. If there's a project that I designated the day to, I'm doing the project. And it feels like I'm cooped up. It feels like it's December and there's a snowstorm outside, and I'm just sitting here hunched over, typing away madly, doing tons of homework and drinking endless amounts of coffee. Um, I'll grab lunch sometime throughout the day, get back at it again, maybe do a workout downstairs, and then take the rest of the night off. There's not a lot of exciting things that happens in the life of Jeff nowadays.
That's okay. You know what? I think a lot of us are in the same boat as you are, Jeff. It's refreshing to hear that while we're all in our little cocoon during the day, that we are connected and that our days look very similar. So I appreciate feeling like there's a camaraderie there to have my day look very similar to yours. So you mentioned that you do your devos in the morning. Given that everything is just kind of subdued and our normal activities are canceled, what sorts of things have you been doing to nurture your faith when the ways that you maybe have been doing that before aren't available to you?
The hardest part is keeping the connections with my brothers and sisters. Since I can no longer physically see them face to face, interacting with all the time, there's got to be an effort put there.
And you're talking about your in Christ brothers and
Yeah,
sisters, not like
absolutely.
yes.
I don't have any brothers like biologically.
Okay, just
And I can
clarifying
see
for
my
our watchers. Yep.
absolutely. I have I have to make an honest effort towards my brothers and sisters in Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I let them know that my ringer is still on, and that goes for any of you out there. My ringer is on if you need to talk to me. And then I know that theirs is on too, because there's no class that's going to be disrupted if I call them. So making an honest effort to stay in communication with them. I still have accountability partners that I can call and talk to, even though I may not be able to see them and hang out with them in person. I can still have an hour plus conversation with them. In the mornings, like, it doesn't have to be in the mornings for any of you, but I prefer being in the morning and doing my devotion right off the bat. I can start my day off with the peace of Christ and just easing into my morning. Setting time apart in my day to just abide and dwell in the Spirit around me. And then throughout the day, if I'm just cranking on an assignment that doesn't involve any sort of listening or anything like that, I'll just throw worship tunes on in the background. It adds more peace to my mind, helps me realize, yes, this is going to get done. Don't worry about it. Just keep working. And it keeps my heart and my mind in the right place. It's not filling my head with bad other thoughts, that would make me want to fall into something else. No, it's keeping my heart, keep my mind positive. It's keeping it in the right place. And those are some little things that I do to keep on track throughout the day. It can be a distraction being on my phone. Too much communication happens at times, but with the right people, I still think it's really important to reach out when you're struggling and be someone that people can reach out to when they're struggling.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Jeff. And
I guess.
Resonate.
Sorry. No, you keep going.
Oh, that's okay. I was just going to mention that I resonate with what you said, that it just takes more effort. Like, there's some things that used to just come as a byproduct of going through your day, like seeing your friends and staying connected to people who are good for you and nurture you and can help you in your faith and give you life. But you have to try a lot harder for that nowadays. So Noah, did you have something you wanted to mention? I want to say a quick shout out hi to Haley, who said hello to all of us. Yes. Hi, Haley.
Yeah, I wanted to throw out a couple more things from the chat, actually, Jeff. There are some people reaching out to you. We have David Shelby, who first says Geoff. Then he says, Noah, tell Jeff I love him as a friend in the following one. He also says that his favorite Jeff memory was when there was a sick camper and we slept on the Founders Lodge couch and got like 2 hours of sleep, and then we downed so much coffee.
That was awesome. I love that.
Coffee is fun. Also, Ellie Halverson responds and says, Jeff stole my stick at camp. So apparently you stole someone's stick. So
Yikes.
That happens, Jeff.
Bad.
Oh, Jeff.
It's okay. We're all okay.
Like you, but 6 feet.
There's a lot of...
What's up? I was going to say, it's funny because the last question I have for Jeff is, what message would you like to give to people? And maybe it can be, Ellie, I'm really sorry for stealing your stick.
Or it could be anything else you choose to share with us.
Or it could be anything else.
Yes. I can say, I'm sorry, Ellie. I'll give you your stick back, but it's probably somewhere in Ironwood. I do not have.
Lucky for you, Ironwood has quite a few sticks, and if not, we can make you a new one. Yeah,
absolutely. So a message that I do want to send out to you guys is that just because you're cooped up in your house, just because you're stuck, you might feel alone. That doesn't mean that your faith can stop progressing. There is still a God out there who loves you so deeply, and he just wants to get to know you so bad. So maybe this time when you can't physically be with your friends, you can't communicate with those that you love and those that are around you, take some time and look up. Talk to God for a little bit. Deepen that relationship with him, because this is a perfect time for that. You'll see your friends in a month, but think of how far your faith can go in a month. And it starts now, honestly. If you're having troubles starting that up, feel free to reach out to me, Noah, Grace, any of the leaders that you know from camp. And we will gladly, help you out on the journey. We'll pray with you. We'll some verses, some passages out of the Bible you can read, so on and so forth. We love you. We're here for you, but don't forget that God also loves you way more than we ever could. and he wants to spend as much time with you as possible. So look up if you're struggling. Send him a prayer. He's always willing to listen as long as you're willing to talk. So that's just my little source of encouragement.
Yeah, well said. Thank you, Jeff.
Of course.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, we have Haley Dundee says, "I love you and miss you, Jeff, Noah, Grace." We thank you for tuning in. We're so happy that you're here. Yeah, we all send hearts. There we go.
We're
big
here.
Hearts.
We're here for you.
Big hearts, big here for you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, Jeff. Thank you for being a part of this today. It was good to see your face again. So yeah, we'll
have me on here.
Yeah, of course, dude. Our pleasure. It's always a good time. All right. So I guess next up on the show, Grace, I think we have an Ironwood News Minute. Is that what's next?
Yeah, that's just what I called it. It's the regular updates from Ironwood, anything that any new information to share, anything to pass along from the camp. Again, no major news to pass along. I can tell you that by the first week of May, we will know what to tell you regarding the summer. So right now we're kind of in a waiting period to figure out what the best path forward is, what the wisest and most responsible path forward is for the summer. By the first week of May, or by early May, we will be able to tell you what's going to happen. So that's
awesome.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little timeline.
So
also, I will pass along. We had some questions from the last video, if you haven't seen it, about baby horses and what they're called. Sarah, one of our equine workers, has sent me some very valuable information about horses and some Ironwood info. She says a baby horse is a foal. Mm-hmm. A male baby is a colt. A female baby is a filly.
Okay.
And they won't have baby chickens this year because they don't have a rooster, but they are trying to hatch peacock and quail eggs.
Oh, wow.
So we'll have some little pea chicks and quail chicks.
So different kinds of chicks, not chicken chicks. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have any requests of photos or videos of any of the Ironwood animals, feel free to let us know, because
I'm sure some people would be happy to provide that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So let us know.
Yep, and we will. But I guess on that topic, you didn't hear me say this at the beginning because my mic was off. We will be getting to your pet photos later. So on the topic of animals, stick around for that. You guys will get to see some cute pets. But before we do that, we wanted to do something very quickly that we're gonna call it Take 5. So we've had an opportunity for a lot of other people on the show to answer questions that you guys have had to give them. But we wanted to take a brief moment to have me and Grace are open for questions right now. You can spam the chat for the next 5 minutes and we will answer as many questions as we possibly can. Mm-hmm. So as soon as the first question is posted, we will begin answering questions. We will answer as many questions as we can. Please keep them appropriate. I will not answer bad questions, but the next 5 minutes are yours to spam, and we will answer.
Okay.
So
okay. Jeff also says that he's sticking around and is also available for Take 5.
Yes. So Jeff, are you still in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jeff. So you're here for Take 5 too. So we're gonna do this. So first question. We'll start now then. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. It's been a good day. I have a big essay I need to write, but hey, that's life.
You can do it, Noah. I believe in you.
Thank you.
I love Bible essays.
How are you two doing?
What, me?
Yeah.
And Jeff?
Yeah. How are you doing is the question. So
pretty good. I'm glad to be here. It's another day. My husband's off today. So I'm gonna be excited to spend time with him later. That's always a good thing, and it's good. It's a good day. It's a pretty good day.
Jeff,
I'm happy that the sun's coming out.
Jeff, you good?
Jeff is frozen.
Jeff's frozen. Okay.
Oh,
so
no, he's not.
Okay.
No,
okay.
He's good.
Okay.
I'm not too shabby. I'm caffeinated. I'm a little warm, but other than that, life's not too terrible. I just finished the class yesterday, so I'm feeling a lot better that that class is done.
Okay.
So
Good. Awesome.
Next question, David Shelby, directed at Noah. What is your favorite David moment? Oh goodness. I would say, oh, that's hard. That's hard to pick. When you collapsed the chair in the basement of the Founders Lodge on the last night of camp, when we were all just sitting down there, that was hilarious. That was amazing. That was probably one of my favorite David moments. Now we have a question from David Shelby to Grace. What is your favorite Charlotte story?
My favorite Charlotte story?
Rapid fire.
Ooh, probably remembering back when she was in the barn and they had Wilbur, the little mini potbelly pig up there, and he was running around free, and she was still a little kitten, but hilariously hunting him and trying to pounce on him. It was pretty funny.
Jesse Torres says, Jeff, how is Spanish going?
Well, I just took my 9th Spanish exam ever out of 10, and I got another 90% on it, so it's going better than I thought it was gonna go.
Epic. Danielle Schultz says, y'all have any pets? I don't. I used to have lots of fish, and I used to have rabbits and guinea pigs, but not anymore. No pets for Noah.
If they can see my video, I don't know if they can.
Yeah, they can.
That's my dog.
There's Wesley. What a babe. And you've seen
Charlotte. Yeah, almost everybody probably has seen Charlotte. If you're on Instagram, that's who I was posting of today. And not to brag, but I am totally one of those people who has their own cat Instagram for their gay. So, but it's because she was a barn cat at Ironwood, and there are a number of people who are invested in staying in touch with Charlotte and seeing her progress. So that was a lot of what drove it, that she's my cat and I love her, but she's everyone's cat. Yeah.
David Shelby has not a question, but instead a statement. Noah, I love you. I love you too, David Shelby, as a friend. Jeff, another question for you. This is not a question also. Tell your mom I say hi, and I loved the lime chicken she made for me that one time.
Was that from David?
That's from David. Mm-hmm.
Mom!
Jeff, don't say your mom. Anywho, moving on.
Grace, what's your favorite movie? Says David Shelby.
Oh, that's too hard. I really like The Breakfast Club.
Should have answered Lion King.
Yeah, Jesse Torres, can we get a Lion King in the chat? Lion King gang, rise up. The Circle of Life. That was. How many times did we watch that movie this summer? It was a lot. At least one. So we have about 1 more minute. The floor's still open if people want to answer. Oh, Grace, what's your favorite song? Says David Shelby.
My favorite song?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like so many songs, but honestly, the one that it comes on and my spirits are immediately lifted. It's so cheesy, but it's Kokomo by the Beach Boys. Do you know what's like Aruba, Jamaica? I wanna take you to Bermuda. Every mama, pretty mom. Every time that song comes on, I'm like, yeah.
It feels like summer. I love that.
It is. It just makes me happy every single time. I never get sick of it.
Okay. So. And the time is up, unfortunately. So thank you all for contributing questions. Mm-hmm. This was our first Take 5. There we go. That was fun. That was successful.
That was fun.
Thank you, David Shelby, for spamming. Oh, I guess technically, okay, we'll take the last one because you guys are a little late. Question for everyone. Any special hidden talent, says David. I can name every president in order.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Please don't do it right now.
I'm not going to. So, but you can at me later, and I'll send you a video of it or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I can do this. Not everyone can do it.
Oh, there you go, David. Oh, not David. Jeff.
Jeff can do it.
Yeah, I can do that too. Sorry, you're not special.
I know it's not that unique, but there's some people who can do it.
It works.
At one point in 6th grade, I memorized the entire periodic table of the elements.
Wow.
Wow. That's really good.
I read them all out. It was fun.
Really good.
All right.
30 now.
Now, okay. So we've wrapped it up. Thank you for participating in the Take 5. David Shelby also says that he loves that song, Grace. So there you go. I guess you have another lover of the Beach Boys. So, Then I guess we have some more. I don't know if this is really Ironwood News Minute. I guess it's just now it's community highlights.
Community highlights.
Yep. So community highlights. So we have Grace has sent me a link to Dave Rinker, who is the speaker this summer. You may remember him, the bearded beauty himself. He has an Instagram and he's doing some what's he doing on it, Grace?
I think it's 50 days on the books of the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, on his video feeds, he's doing some teachings on the books of the Bible. And if you had the privilege of hearing him speak this summer, he is a guy who will former youth pastor and is a very studied individual and loves to teach and is really cool to listen to, and you can learn a lot from him.
Yep.
Yes,
you see right
Jeff,
here.
Jeff has a question.
Oh, Jeff.
What's your question, Jeff?
Oh, actually, it wasn't a question. I was going to make a comment. In fact, myself and a couple of close friends of mine from college are making a podcast. It's called The Faith Club. And so basically once a week we do a Bible study on just a passage of scripture. So if you guys want that, we can post that. You guys can go check that out. Goes 20 minutes to like an hour.
More news.
Sure. Yeah.
More news.
So how do people access that if they want to?
I can put this in the chat really quick. So
Okay. There we go.
This is
Gonna put it in the chat.
Click on.
Sweet. So yeah, there's that Jeff is going to share, and then Dave Rinker. Yeah, it's just a really great teacher, and if you're interested in learning more about the Bible, he really loves to dive into the Hebrew and all the historical context, and he's just a really great teacher. So I encourage you to check it out.
Yep. And I guess that brings us. Also, I'll throw that back up for you all. It's Dave. That's his Instagram right there. That's on the screen. That's at Dave Rinker on Instagram. You can see he has some IGTV stories. Those are right there, and you can check out that. I'm sure that they are a good time. I'm not watching them personally.
Quick disclaimer: one of them, if you just look at the snapshot, like the cover photo of it, it looks like it says a bad word, but it's just part of a longer Hebrew word. Just a disclaimer. If you see that and you're like, "Oh, this is not good," no, it's just a funny accident.
Yep.
Just so you know.
Okay, so also
unsavory.
You all can't see this, but Jeff put on the screen it's a well actually I can just follow this on let's see. Yeah, online. So here we go. Let's pop it up right now. Here we are, Faith Club Podcast on Anchor. You all can see this right now. So right here, you can listen on, I guess you can listen on Spotify. Wow, interesting. You're really hitting it big.
Yes,
so Faith Club Podcast. You heard it here first. Anchor.fm/faith-club. So there you all go. Now it's the moment you've all been waiting for on the show. It is time for us to show you the pets. The pet photo contest for the week. So are we ready to kick this off? Are people emotionally ready?
So.
Are our hearts ready for this? So we'll start right off the bat with Julia. So Julia sent in a picture of her dog Tasha. You can see her rocking the Ironwood Springs gear. Definitely sporty Ironwood. Definitely an Ironwood dog. Definitely an Ironwood kind of dog. This is Julia. Just to clarify, this is Julia, like previous assistant youth programs director Julia.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Just had to make sure. So yeah, if you remember Juicy J, that's her dog. So woof woof. We love Ironwood.
We'll start right off the bat with Julia.
Oh, hold up. I can hear people's. Okay, there we go. Thank you for muting that. Okay, what am I looking for next? All right, now we have Steph's hedgehog, Ophelia. This is so cute. I love hedgehogs. I love hedgehogs so much. This is so adorable. 5 months old, I believe, if I remember from the post that was sent in. So very cute little white
And
hedgehog.
loves pom-poms.
Loves pom-poms. That's actually adorable. I didn't think hedgehogs could get any better, and now they have gotten better. So then we'll move on to Morgan, who submitted her lab puppy Cooper, who is, how old is Cooper? I can't remember. Let me. Did it say?
I don't think it said. I don't think I got that information. But clearly less than a year.
Yep, baby.
It's a puppy. No
Puppy. Very cute.
I think
very
it's
fluffy.
a lab. It could be a retriever. I don't know. What
It's
are the
golden retriever or lab. I don't know dogs that
golden
well. I
ones.
don't own dogs. Then we have Shauna, Kitty, and Ralph. You can tell that the dog is named Kitty. I'm just kidding. The dog is Ralph, and the kitty is Kitty. Very cute. I love that picture quite a bit. It looks like the cat is hugging me, and I feel warm and fuzzy inside, and it's wholesome, and I love it. Also, that's also a very dynamic photo with Ralph. So go Ralph. We love that. Then we have our own David Shelby with his cat Parker. This is probably the most interesting photo that I think we were submitted. Parker is sleeping on his head. And it looks like he's having a wonderful dream, probably about chasing something or about ignoring me whenever I come over to David's house because Parker hates me. So that's always sad. Then we have Reagan with her baby donkey. This is from last year. This is not the baby donkey that David named 2 weeks ago. That donkey has not been born yet. So sorry, David. This is not Tarmac or whatever you named the baby donkey. This is just one from last year. Very fluffy. I would hug it. It looks adorable. Then we have Sarah with Tux. If you've been around the ranch, you probably have met Tux at one point or another. He's very lovable. He has a lot of energy. He's quite the cute dog. I love Tux. And here you see him in a car. So I believe we have a winner that we've decided on before this. Correct, Grace?
We do. We have a winner. And I will say this was the hardest competition to judge because how could you possibly pick a winner out of all those wonderful, wonderful animals? So they're all number one and we love them all. However, for this week's competition, the winner is, drum roll please, Morgan.
Yeah.
With her little puppy Cooper, because who doesn't love little puppy?
Aww.
It's so fuzzy.
Let's put
It's
that back up
floppy.
there. Put that back up there. There we go. Cooper. Congratulations to Cooper and Morgan for winning this week's pet competition. So you will be put in that drawing for the Amazon gift card.
Yep. Yep. You are eligible.
Yes. And so for next week, we have a hi Abby. Hi guys. Abby says hi guys. Finally got to tune in. So
I totally forgot to mention that in the community highlights. I can't believe it didn't occur to me to mention that Abby is back from India.
Welcome back.
So if anyone watching didn't know, Abby, one of our wonderful counselors and program staff, been an Ironwood staple, if you will, for several years, was doing some short-term missions in Asia, and she is back now, which is no small thing because of the pandemic going on. So welcome back, Abby. We're so happy to have you.
And we're happy you're safe as well. So
Hooray,
all
yes.
good things. All good things. So if you missed out on the action this week and you want to get in on the Ironwood Online competitions, we have a caption contest for you. We looked around a little for the most captionable Ironwood photo that was captionable enough. So we have here an image. We'll put this on the Instagram and the Snapchat so you can save it yourself. You can make your own meme as you will. But here is a picture of 3 horses looking very intensely at a bunch of hay. if you can caption this image the best, you will be the winner of next week's challenge, and you will be entered for in the drawing for the Amazon gift card. So
And photo credit to Sarah, our one of our equine workers, also the person who offered to get more animal videos, photos for you. So photo credit to her. And if you decide to post it or want to, share it at an Instagram or whatever, tag Ironwood.
Or you can DM us on Instagram and Snapchat, or just, but you can see it. It's right down at the bottom. We have the Instagram and Snapchat link. So we will be accepting those throughout the week to turn them in at any point. And also you can send a message to the Instagram or Snapchat if you have any requests for animal photos from Sarah, because Grace will pass those along to her, because the animals still got to get fed. So Sarah is still helping out with them animals. So Sarah says I'm basically the animal photographer. So, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that very much. So I think that's the end of the show for today. That's the end of it, right, Grace? I think we're at the end of it.
That's the end.
Okay.
I think, hey, Jeff gave a pretty good word earlier today in his interview, and I don't have a big long devotion at the end of this, but just want to continue to encourage everyone to figure out, what does it look like to keep an active life of faith when the things that you maybe did before in order to do those, in order to keep an active faith life isn't available to you. So what are those daily things you can do to remind yourself that you are connected and loved and can continue to develop and progress in your faith? So,
and we love you, and we hope that all of you have a blessed week. Please remember to tune in next week, same time, same place. We will be here. We will be ready to see you guys again. Thank you, everyone who was a part of this today. Thank you for the Ironwood Online team who helped plan this. Thank you for everyone who is in chat. Thank you for Abby. Thank you, Abby, Danielle, David, Sarah, Jesse, Ellie, Haley, and anyone else who is viewing who didn't type in the chat. So thank you all. Thank you all for being a part of this.
And if you have any friends, especially camp friends, that you think would enjoy this, or this would be really beneficial for them, or just want to stay connected or reconnect with Ironwood, please feel free to share or give them a shout out. We would love to reach as many people as possible and make sure that this is service for them. So stay tuned for next week on what we will be doing. There's a couple potential things. We might be doing an Ironwood bingo. We might be playing Jackbox games with some familiar faces. So, or who knows, maybe I'll stream Minecraft. Probably not, but you never know with Ironwood Online. So keep watch on the Instagram and keep watch on Snapchat, and we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye, everyone. We love you. Toodles. I'm just going to keep waving because this